Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News. We are still bringing you information here non-stop as it is hot. So I don't finally land for our table. Una go see this Igbo man when they on the screen here. They say na Amnesty International personnel now in the report about what they happen for Nigeria or come talk say the mebu wey the mebula Igbo man inside Nigeria say that the thing no carry. I go let una watch him video so that una go see wetin this man they talk. And not just that alone, Simon Ekpa will be the Biafra Republic government in exile prime minister. He don't come out, can't tell us another matter with the SOP. I say wetin be the problem this time. He said that a maker for is fighting against criminals in Orifite. And the criminal and treacherous Ejiofor is one of them. Ejiofor form a cult group in Orifite and a maker for goes against the cult. But Ejiofor use IPOB Nigeria criminals as shield. That has expired. The only thing that we don't have is that we don't have his time yet. Our eyes is on the ball for Biafra liberation. Now waiting Simon Ekpa, they tell us who say Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and they make off for say in the Kwanta. Inside Anambra, say no be small battle, and the battle there, saying that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor can they use IPOB, they shield the cultist winning form. According to Simon Ekpa, when I don't see him for screen there, while are they inside this everywhere, and so pursue. Now they happen, so waiting they happen, say for this southeast now. The kind of evil when they happen now because this person get his own group, another person get his own group. How will peace ever come to where there are too many groups deceiving one another? How be juju be that? Anyways, make una let me know what you na the reason follow that kind of matter because water don't pass Gary now. According to this Igbo man when they for screen. And information when I gather from this Emeka Gift official before I go to Barrister Law Ejimako, he says that the Southeast Igbos of Nigeria has been disconnected from the development project of Nigeria. The political and economic emasculation of Southeast is the highest rate of any ethnic survey in Africa. This is coming from Amnesty International. Now their latest report we did they carry come. Now be that one. I no go let this video pass you by. You must watch this video. So please help me share it. May other people know. Say all these Igbo people don't know waiting they happen. From Barrister Law Ejimako, he said his name is Santiago Stocker. He is the former country director of International Republican Institute in Nigeria. He is not Igbo, but he nailed the injustice. Has free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he shouldn't have been renditioned and detained in the first place. I say that's a very good observation, but will that change anything? Now the problem when we they get for Nigeria, now be that because after talking, just like the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention spoke, up to today, no single action has been taken over the statement they made that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be released within 6 months. But up till now, it don't reach 2 years plus, going to 3 years. No story, no level, no sanction, nothing. We can't even hear their statement again. This Igbo people, when they use us, they do ping pong. Like we hear in story.
Igbos in Nigeria, 73% said sometimes or always they were treated unfairly by the government. This is last year. This is the highest rate of any ethnic group surveyed in Africa. In their view, they are sometimes or always treated unfairly by the government.
So it's issue of injustice?
It is a deep grievance, and it's a disconnect from the Nigeria project, as was mentioned earlier. And I mentioned that number just to underscore the underlying grievance that has to be addressed. So Amnesty is potentially part of a package, but the disconnect has to be addressed. And the Southeast is a core pillar of the Nigeria project. Comes back to the discussion of its importance. So all of these issues that are being discussed are inherently political. They're being seen through a political lens. For example, infrastructure development. The grievance is you have a very productive region that is exporting not just to Nigeria, but internationally. You have, I think, Imo and Anambra are number 4 and number 6 for GDP in Nigeria. And that was in 2021, which was a very violent year. So even amidst the violence, three of the 5 states in Southeast are in the top 12 for GDP per capita. Yet there's no seaport. The bridges are not good. The roads are not good. So it is a development and infrastructure issue, but it's seen through a political lens as a political grievance. The same with security, which is you have significant deployment of security forces, yet the perception is the DPOs are not from Southeast. Many of the officers are not from Southeast. They are not necessarily well-versed in the local context. And so they're not performing the role of community security in a way that they or other communities would expect. So that's a security issue, yes, but it's also perceived through a political lens. And it's the same with federal appointments and involvement in governance. So these are development, these are policy, these are economic issues, but they're seen through a broader political lens that they're not being kind of fairly adjudicated. And I think that's really important to underscore. So amnesty as part of a package may be a solution, but the underlying grievances have to be addressed with an understanding of the political perception, how the infrastructure problems, how the economic problems, how the security issues are perceived politically, and what it means to have a more representative involvement in those efforts from a Southeast perspective. Yes, it has to be a multi-stakeholder approach. The sensitive issues have to be addressed, and there needs to be involvement of the key stakeholders as this initiative is doing. That being said, in context like this, you might not move everybody over. You might not convince everybody. But where you make a serious effort and where you provide legitimate avenues, you will see a significant reduction in popular grievance that draws down support for extremism and makes it very difficult to operate. So a multi-stakeholder approach doesn't immediately solve all the problems, but it changes the trajectory, and it moves a lot of the public into using or trying to use the legitimate mechanisms again, as opposed to staying on the sidelines or even supporting extremist activity. So it's where you need to start, and it's the direction that you need to go.
All right, I don't use on ears take hear from this man directly. Waiting in the talk, they said this people now be Amnesty International. So, Oga, I want to use this opportunity to talk to you. You see, because I don't see him since when you be whatever to Nigeria. You don't see and say Nigeria has never been fair to the Igbos. And if you look at the yearning of the Igbos, it's about referendum. That is the only thing that will save Nigeria, because Nigeria cannot change from the way it is right now. So we need referendum now. You get the point now. So it's not just about telling Nigeria to reintegrate these people and reintegrate this one. We need referendum. That's the only solution now to all this rubbish where we say it happen inside the Southeast, inside Nigeria, as it be. So you see this man, he said from Osita Chidok, I'm thrilled with the development of a free trade zone in Enugu that will create the first industrial, commercial, residential hub in the Southeast. So congratulations to the people of the Southeast. We are trying and we are doing well. We have been shouting Akuruna, Akuruna. And people have come also, but other factors, insecurity, still they worry. We make a lot of people never agree go back home. You see? So the Akurula issue self, it don't tire me. Because only Burak Yaru never lose your motor. Now let us hear from
My name is Osita Chidoka.
and I bring you good news from Enugu State, Nigeria. The Lion Business Park is a well-planned greenfield project located in Enugu State, Nigeria, with well-zoning regulations on commercial plots, industrial plots, educational institution, technology hub, and markets. It's a city that is secured, provides you with ample opportunities for 24-hour power, water, and all the infrastructure built to world-class standards. The Lion Business Park is an industrial operational hub that takes advantage of the commercial base located around the southeast and the Nigerian market. Onitsha market is less than 1 hour away from the Lion Business Park. The Aba market is less than 2 hours away from the Lion Business Park. It sits on the old narrow gauge running from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. It also has access to the 3 seaports in the region: the Calabar Seaport, the One Seaport, and the Port Harcourt Seaport. It sits 30 minutes away from International Airport, Anambra Cargo Airport, about an hour away from the Owerri Airport, and about 3 hours away from the Port Harcourt International Airport. It is also located on the Trans-African Highway that makes it possible for us to take advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. It is also an opportunity for you to export to the United States of America through the African Growth Opportunities Act. It is an opportunity to provide the industrial base for Nigeria's next growth phase. The Lion Business Park is a free trade zone. The free trade zone status offers you exemptions from.
All right, make we stop am for there. Una don't hear matter, una don't see matter. Make una still talk matter or put your mouth inside waiting they happen. Drop your comment down there. Make we know, make we see, make we hear as we take the hot. So because as we take see matter, so now so we take the talk So as Osita Chidoka. They say you be former aviation minister. I beg, as you don't see him now, you mentioned about 3 seaports. The question is any of these seaports functional? That's the question. It's not just about coming to social media to tell us that it is just within the range of those seaports you mentioned. What is the significance? Is he mentioning seaport by mouth, seaports that are not working? You people should get into action and make sure that this seaport begins to run. We need this seaport in the southeast ASAP as soon as possible so that the businesses or those people that we've been shouting at Kurulo from Lagos so that they can come home. You hear me? So I just say make I tell them. Make una tell me with you now the reason follow this matter. This Amnesty man, I don't still tell them. Make them talk about the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and also call for referendum. Make everybody rest. And so it will be. I will see you now for the next one. God bless you all. And don't forget to share this video. Make it go viral. Bye-bye.